Hi, this is Tracy and welcome to this video. Not sure how you found it, but I'm glad that you're here and I hope you stick around to the end because I have a really great gift for you. Today, I wanted to talk to you a bit about creating content and how you create your content and mostly how you feel about doing this because we all know that you want to create content and share your message, but how can you do that if you're new and you have no results, or maybe you're haven't been working your business as much as you need to be and you don't have the results yet that other people have who are out there and sharing their tips and insights and strategies. So what really wanted why I really wanted to do this video is because I struggle with that myself. I don't Sometimes I don't feel like um, I know enough, which I do, or I am good enough to be sharing content. And who would listen to me and why would they listen to me? I'm not, I don't have these big results to speak of yet. And if those are some of my reasons, what are your reasons why you don't create any content, or you're holding yourself back from sharing what you know? If you have some other reasons, share them with me in the comments below. I'd be curious to see what you think about that. So if you're holding yourself back, hopefully this video will encourage you because I read something recently that really encouraged me and will help me to step out more and just share what I'm learning as I go. So the message will get a little bit spiritual, I guess. I am going to be talking about a story that I read from the Bible about Jesus. And so just bear with me. If that's not your belief system, that's fine. It's more the principle of the thing as opposed to, anything religious. So I was reading in the book of John in chapter 7. And in this chapter, Jesus is in Galilee, and there's the Feast of Tabernacles celebration going on in Jerusalem, which is a distance away from where he is. And so his brothers are asking him if he's going to go up, and he said, "Not right now, it's not my time." And he doesn't want to go there and call attention to himself at this point yet. He's just starting in his ministry. So his brothers go, and then he decides he is going to go. So he goes to Jerusalem to the Feast of Tabernacles. And about halfway through the celebration, he goes into the temple and he starts teaching. And some of the Jewish leaders there were quite amazed at how he was teaching, at the authority and all of his, the points that he made. And they were asking, how does this man know what he's talking about? He doesn't have the credentials. He doesn't have any formal training. And then Jesus answered them. And basically what he just told them, my teaching is not my own, but it's the one from the one who sent me. So that really struck me because Jesus wasn't creating his own content. He was just sharing what somebody else had written, what's somebody else's wisdom. He didn't have any formal training. He didn't have a super huge congregation. He wasn't the leader of any temple. He was just, as far as outward appearances, he was just a common man coming and teaching from their scripture and speaking with authority on it. So by all outside appearances, he was not qualified to be teaching teaching at the temple. So that really got me thinking, because I know I hold myself back, like I said before, from sharing stuff that I've learned and things that I've, implemented along the way, just because I don't feel like I have all the results and I have the big following and who's going to listen to me? As I said before, those were my reasons. So this really encouraged me because here's Jesus, who's, just pointing people to the the scriptures and to the doctrine, as opposed to saying that it's his words, because he said it's not about me, it's about the scripture and what the message is about. So that's what I hope that you can realize as well. It's not about you and it's not about me. It's about people who need help and people who are looking for a way to get ahead in this industry and achieve their goals and achieve their dreams, which is what we're all trying to do. So, um, if you have trouble creating content, number one, and you have a message to share, one way is through telling stories, kind of like what I did here. I told a story about somebody that I read about. So the best way to share that information is through third party stories or testimonials, because then it's not about you, it's about the other person, right? So um, when you start using storytelling in your marketing, you're going to find that something really special happens. You're going to find that people are drawn to you, that they can relate to the material because it's about somebody that overcame something in their life. And you'll become more interesting as you share more stories, because people will be, looking for these stories, and you'll be able to share them in a way that will draw them in. And then what happens is it'll break down resistance to you and to your message. And then when you're ready to present an offer, you'll have people who are going to be listening to you and looking for you. So there's a way of telling stories. And if you want access to a free training that will show you how to tell stories in such a way that gets people listening, you can click on the link in the comments and it will take you to that free training. You just have to enter your email and it will be sent to you. So I hope you got some value from this video, and feel free to leave a comment on what you thought. I'll come back and read them, and I will see you on the next video.